Alright, we are back with Faye Bolton. Blackfyres have been completely defeated by Aegon the Unlikely. Although Aegon lost his own life, the Blackfyres are all scattered. Her own brother Meleys the Monstrous tried to betray her, but he exiled him to the Night's Watch. But her two half-brothers still live, so maybe they could be useful in some way. When she had the funeral of her distant cousin, I believe, the former king, she had some sort of secret funeral in that and invited the other Blackfyres, like her mother and her two half-brothers, and Meleys as well. So far, the Blackfyres are completely all scattered. I think most of them are hostages to Bloodraven, but right now we just need to focus on the secrets that people hold over Faye. I think it might be time that we acknowledge the murder and the death that she caused at the pink wedding, but I think we should be okay for now. The only people that have hooks on us are adventurers and our spy master. I think it's time to expand into Hornwood as well, and that should be our center. And after that, we can start consolidating. Alright, let's go ahead and check on our vassals here. Our members here. House Farsi is doing pretty well. He is the heir to a few of areas here. Yeah, I love the broken ship, like he landed out here. I really like this. Kern's lamp is our sword, okay. Yeah, and he has some Sandornish kids here. I might have to go in there and marry them off, because sometimes they don't do that. Lord Adrian Karstark, I didn't do this, by the way. I know sometimes I set things up, but he took Carhold himself. He did this, not me. And his sons are all albino as well, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty sick for him. So good for him. And Lord Aaron Scott is doing pretty well. He still rules the northern clans. He's marrying into people. He's getting some marriages. Lord Peter Yellowstar, still relaxing, still good. He's pretty content. He enjoys what he has. Needs to marry his kids off. One of his sons joined the Night's Watch. His son died from being ill. Lord Gavin, because our guy here died in battle. He's already marrying off. They're marrying off. He's marrying off the kids, so. And I also have Lady Arya Nash here. It was going to be House Dusk or them, but I like their symbol here. One of our commenters said he'd like to check out how their family is doing. And yeah, so he's a prepared heir. I'm not married. I could marry, but I'm not gonna marry right now. I'm already a murderer, so I might as well expose my... Alright, well, next time somebody threatens my stuff, I'll just acknowledge it. Okay, but our next war could be Hornwood. So we own Crestview. It's Duchy of Crestview here. We own the Dreadfort. Hornwood would be next. And I think our main enemy is going to be White Harbor and Lastlands. But a quick conquer here would be good, but I need to wait for our lands to get a little bit stronger here. Could fabricate a hook on this guy. This guy wants an introduction. You want to introduce yourself to me. No. Decline that. So let's get a little bit stronger. We have Dread Riders. Hornwood doesn't have that much men. They have Longbowmen and Winter Wolves. Their Longbowmen will counter our heavy cavalry. So Bartimaeus Bolton. Intricate Webweaver. Man, he looks just like Donald. It looks like Donald and Aaron, for sure. So he is an intricate web weaver. He's a trained fighter. He's beautiful. He's quick. So like me. He is lustful, ambitious, and stubborn and patient. That's gonna be interesting. So he is an analytic ravener. Which means, hold on, let's try to go through what his thing is. He's very greedy. And significant, more likely to raid, embezzle gold, collect taxes, betray their friends and family for gold and titles. They're more or less likely to pay ransom for prisoners, send gifts, accept revocations and retractions, offer or return hostages, and accept white peace. Okay. But he's also very rational. He's likely to avoid tyranny, use counselor tasks to defend themselves, and avoid offensive wars. They're generally much more likely to do what is objectively best for the situation they're in, such as murdering a tyrannical liege, exchanging hostages to avoid war, or cutting spending while in debt. Okay. Okay. What are we technically? Oh, I'm just her. Okay, we don't have a thing. Alright, he needs to marry. So let's do a range introduction, actually. Ooh, an Aaron. An Arn. Aaron or Arn? How do you guys say it? I usually just say Aaron. Cyrene Burrows. Westlander. Faith of the Seven. I don't know about that. Pollard. Scales of Westerosi Valyrian. What about an alliance? We're trying to be analytical here, right? Yarwicks. Ufferings. It's only 1,000. Is there no one here in the north that could give us any kids? We need kids right away. Okay, hold on, let's just, instead of introduction. Ooh. The daughter of the Northman. Or the Glover. We can get the Wolfswood on our side. Malira Glover. Will we have a grand wedding again? Sure. Just have peace. Alright, let's see if they introduce pretty well. The Glovers would be an excellent family to have. Oh, he looks really cool. He's got the Bolton armor. I hear she's from a lesser family, he shouts. Uh-oh. We'll just have to see how the visit goes. A lesser family? Are they really not that, they're noteworthy versus our famous. Okay. Or versus our significant. Go. Let's prepare. Let's have her come here. From the Dreadful. I see a small forgotten forest. The trees are old. I see a rearwood. Oh, rearwood tree. I'm glad such a sacred tree remains safe here. I should go back and make a prayer. Let's pray to the old gods. There's a wedding going on. Idala Karn and Skagos. Marrying another Kral. Okay. Let's head to the Skagosi wedding. Okay, so we do need mercenaries and we do need a forest guide. We'll go there. See if we can't murder anybody that deserves it. Like Bear Island. This guy knows. He knows something. I could take out the Lord of Bear Island. Yeah, let's take him out. Okay, 100 gold for this guy? Yeah. I see a lovely child, here you go. Looking these two clear, the dog has been taken much better care than its owner. The kin must be giving everything she can find. Oh. Your dog or my dog? Steal her dog? Okay, I might be a bad guy, but am I a bad guy? I am callous though. You know what? My dog. Gosh, that's evil. This guy wants a trial by combat. The only trial that you can get is the trial of the flay. Flayed him. That's the only trial you're gonna get. Alright, what should I name my new dog? Yeah, my new dog. How about we just name it I don't know, just what would she name a dog? A callous, cynical woman? Alright, I think I'll just name her just Hound. I think I would care to give her a name. Alright, Malaria Glover. They're gonna be visiting each other while I attend the wedding. Alright, he's still pleased by the idea of the visit. Potentially represents she's cordial and well-mannered. Okay. He left a good impression. Okay. He approved her. Okay. They seem to be speaking now. He's gonna court her. He's far less guarded about his own opinion. While the court watches, Bartimaeus steps forward and takes her out to the chamber. He's planning to spend the day touring the castle grounds. Okay. Disastrous match. Malaria seemed eager. He did not feel the same. He's bored of her and resentful. Well, too bad. This guy wants ransom? Nope. Fog girl? Sure, I'll ransom her. Oh, rally the troops. I gotta head back. Are we not marrying? Are you not getting married to her? Previous introduction ended in failure. Okay, so they said no. No, my son hates me. Okay. Alright, fine. You'll marry somebody better. Why can't I marry... Why say no? My low legitimacy. Why my legitimacy lower than that? Well, hold on. Okay, I'm switching this up because having all this opinion stuff doesn't really make sense. I'll just call off the arrangements because he's not going to be amiable, and that just lowers my legitimacy by a lot if I decline it. So we'll find him a new wife. The Karstarks. Barbara Glover. Other Glover. Well, I guess the other Glover could work. Let's just propose it normally, I guess. Minus 200. Alright, that's fine. Let's just wait in 2 years, though. Is there anyone here that I can just marry right away? Any Northmen that I can marry right away? No. Okay, so we gotta wait the 2 years. Alright, no biggie, no biggie. Alright, you'll marry the sister then. And the, it's 200 gold there. Oh, sure. Okay, so it was the rebellion that killed my legitimacy. Okay, no biggie. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a little legitimacy because of the, because I'm a woman leader. Alright, who should I have lead? Oh, Bartimaeus Bolton looks sick with his, armor on. I could have him lead. He's not that strong. He's not a fighter. But dang, he looks cool, doesn't he? That's actually the main reason why I, Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa, I didn't expect it to be 10,000. Okay, hold on. I thought that was like 1,000 men. Holy moly. 12,000 troops, how? That I didn't realize. I think their marriage goes well. That is crazy. I did not expect 12,000 men. The Dreadfort. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose. That's wild. Does anyone here want to marry? An alliance, maybe? In the north, perhaps? Relax. We'll be okay. Let them siege the Dreadfort for a bit. It's gonna take them 9 years to siege the Dreadfort. Dang. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm at the wedding right now. It's a rare person who can go the entire feast without needing a little time outside, away from the hubbub, even to relieve themselves. Fortunately, Lord Rickon is the exception. Nearby alcove, he's wandering around, my blackjack clutched in hand. I've seen him hard enough and he's stunned. The water will take care of the rest. It looked like an accident. Got the element of surprise, so if the plane goes awry, bolting in time shouldn't be a problem. Sadly, it wouldn't take much questioning for Rickon to notice my suspicious absence. Yeah, I can do that. Boom, got him. Say something sweet, but perfunctory. Yes. So now he's dead. My cousin be taking over. Let me... Okay, we need to relax a little bit. Lord Armand. Oh, Umber. We become friends. Drunken giant. I don't have friends. Let's give my son... you know what? No, let them be, let them be. Wedding ceremony. Oh, I'm no longer Spy Master? Dang. Okay, how long is it gonna take to resupply my army, man? I'm looking at special mercenaries here. That could help me out. They're a little bit too weak. So I'm a torturer, that's good. Let's do disrupt schemes, effectiveness, increase that. Let's give him a court position. In fact, let's automate some of this stuff. Master at Arms, Barnemates would be great at that. Courtsmith, Antiquarian, Seneschal. Alright, so let's go Master of Arms. Increases his diplomacy. Yeah, okay. So if we go hit it, let's relax just a little bit. We got 7k here. Dang, I just realized how... like, weak I am, actually. Yeah, militarily, I'm not that good. This guy wants me to join in his hunt. If I do that... no, we'll let him be. It's too much distance. Alright, 9k versus 10k. Alright, we should be good now at this point, right? So we have plus 12. We have root cellars. Oh yeah, because we're fighting at the actual place. Pikeman Militia. It's killing our... oh, it's because the Pikemen versus our Dread Riders. Oh, Baron Glover died. Uh-oh. His heir was killed fighting our people here. That's actually pretty good for us. That's a good one for us. Alright, nice. Torture her. And then execute her by flaying. Life in color. Delightful day this is. Everything seems bright and vivid. All because of the ignorant brown part grain is finally dead. I can't contain my grin. This train of her friends and family file past me on their way to say their last goodbyes. Nice. Again, the skull goblet of her corpse. I rip the cloth covering her face, and I take her skull. The skull goblet. Very nice. Alright, now we're back at 5k, I think. We can finally take out Hornwood here. Yeah, I think now would be the best time to do it. Let's call up our ally. How do I have this guy in jail? Alright, I'll ransom him. And I'll start swaying this guy too, so I can get an alliance. Let's go increase our county control and the Dreadfort. Raise our armies now. Sure, this guy's a little mad because we got his son killed in this fight, but he's an empath, so he's a he knows how to honor his people. She's dying. She's ill. If we can't win this fight real quick. Let's get Osric up the hill here. How goes my brother? What the heck? We lost Castle Black. Oh, the wall is getting Oh wow, the wall's getting annihilated. Wow. I wonder if that means melees might come back to us. Uh-oh. 2k men coming. Alright, we're staying strong. You want to be Master at Arms? Sure, I guess. Can I ask him to switch me? Isn't there a thing where I can say like, hey, yeah. Wolfwood's here. Let's go right for Hornwood. Dude, the Boltons versus the Hornwoods, it's always like this. So what does the actual Hornwood look like? The Hornwood. Between Bolton Lands and Mannerly Shores lies the Hornwood. Vast forests of pine and oak ruled by the lords of House Hornwood. Its timber is raised by hulls and ships, its game feeds both peasant and lord. Thin Pass is long sheltered raiders and hunters and raiders alike. Mixed and wolf roam between the bows of the Hornwood's hunt, framed for their success for the forest itself seems to lend the bounty of those who are the lords of the Hornwood. It's nice. Winter's coming early. Let's give them some farms. We're not stupid. I like the Hornwood. I like these like bogs. It reminds me of like Yellowstone or something. Nice little like low-lined bogs and stuff. Velvet. Taiga bog. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So our lands, that's Taiga bog. Then we have hills and Taiga and steep. Okay. What is the north, technically? What's Winterfell? Winterfell's a steep? I love the design here. Deepwood Mott is really nice. Archers of House Glover. They're like really good. Yeah. I love the terrain. How much they worked on the terrain here. And this, it's really cool. They really worked their butt off here. The modders. Alright, but we're going to end this episode here. I will see you guys in the next one. Now that our son may soon marry into the family. Actually, they are married. Nice. Good. Very good. Very good. She needs to start having kids. So she is a vindictive empath, which means she is very compassionate, but vengeful against her rivals. Okay. So she's like a mama bear then. Okay. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Alright, thank you all for watching. Peace.